Yeah, on the Shalom. So first and foremost, I should give all praises and all honor and glory to Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well and continue to rule well and lead by example as true prophets of the Most High, Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai. All the brothers and them two stream way who pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. When I say Shalom, I keep on fighting and pushing a good fight because we're almost out of here. And lately in the news, you're actually seeing little prophecies coming out. And little prophecies being fulfilled. But through the power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, our eyes are open to see the real big prophecy being fulfilled, well coming to pass. And we're waiting for it to come to pass. It's just a matter of time. They make it mandatory. It's the RFID chip. Because they're going to a cashless society, and what they're pushing for a new world order. Understand? And I was reading Nahum 3 verse 4. This is Nahum 3 verse 4. He says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Now the well-favored harlot, as we know, is America. You understand? And a matter of fact, I'll start from 1 because they wouldn't see the word America in the Bible. You understand? But it's the well-favored harlot. Going straight back to Revelation, it's the well-favored harlot. You understand? And we are in the truth, I should say, who in the know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, open our eyes to actually see the scriptures really talking about America now. Understand? Say this is Nahum 3 verse 1. He said, woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery, and prey departed not. You understand? It's all full of lies. You understand? That's what America based on. America based on lies. Just like how the movie The Matrix. You understand? They paint a picture for you to see. So you actually living according to what them show you. You understand? But you have to have the spiritual mindset and the spiritual eyes to actually see the real bullshit behind it. You understand? Because nothing truth in America. It have nothing truth about it. You understand? How they get that piece of land in the first place? Through lies and deceit, through murder, as the scripture says, through robbery, murdering, through shedding of blood of the Israelite slaves. When the Israelite slaves reach across there and the Americas, how America was built. How America was built. It didn't had no so-called good Edomite person or few Edomite person actually building America. It was the slaves and the bloodshed of the slaves. You understand? So that's why the scripture says, woe to the bloody city. You understand? And that's what we really supposed to be doing right now. Really supposed to be pushing out the prophecies against America. Against America. Because at the end of the day, it's a well-favored harlot. It is the well-favored harlot. And that's what the men of the Most High is supposed to be doing. Now and I did show you another proof of who is the real men of the Most High, Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Because we really want the destruction to come. We really want the destruction of America to come. You understand? This is Ezekiel 22 verse 1. It said, moreover the word of the Most High Yahweh came unto me, saying, now thou son of man, will thou judge the bloody city? Say, yea, thou shalt show her all her abominations. And that's what the men of the Most High is supposed to be doing right now. And that is what we really doing right now, starting from the apostles and elders. Starting from Apostle Taha, come straight down. Actually, them not playing no games. Them actually showing the abominations. Actually showing you how they bringing out how it have secret societies living in America. And America is not even a country; it's a corporation. Understand? How they lied. How they had the people and them living in a bubble, in an imaginary dream. That next word there, like Hollywood, how Hollywood is made up of. You understand? We actually showing, we actually bringing out the secrets now, boy, the abominations now, boy, the wickedness, I should say. You understand? He said, Ezekiel 22 verse 3, he said, then said thou, said the Most High Power, the city shedded blood in the midst of it. And up to this day, even going back down to slavery, even before when the tribe of God and the tribe of Reuben and them stayed across the so-called West Indians, you know, they shed their blood to take the land. And even up to this day, and that's why we people know slavery now. Slavery had so much impact in their minds now, boy. Their mindset, they break them. They don't even know who they is as a people. You understand? So, and they don't even know that they're still living in that time, and they're still living in that time, and whereas they're shedding blood in the cities. Because who these cops and them killing daily? Who the cops and them killing? It's Jakes they killing. It's Jakes they killing, and when they're shedding the blood too, they actually following our agenda too, because they actually turning the gun upon themselves, raising a false flag. Understand? To actually do the thing and justify what they're doing after about it. Understand? Well and truly, it was already planned for them to do that. You understand? He said, Ezekiel 22 verse 3, he said, then said thou, just said the Most High Power, the city shedded blood in the midst of it, that her time may come. That her time may come, and that will be praying and waiting for, to actually see the downfall of the society, actually see the downfall of America and the harlot, till it become a desolation, you know, till it become the biggest desert on the face of the earth. Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, we're praying for that day. You understand? We're praying for that day, and make idols against herself and defile herself. You understand? Because what they're doing now, they're having we people and all bow down to this white Jesus. You understand? This Christianity bullshit, and frankly, that the only reason why these spirits acting up, because it's coming up to the so-called Christmas, it's coming up to the so-called that time of the year. You understand? That bullshit, all are going back to witchcraft. You understand? I had the Halloween the other day, and I had Jakes dressing up in Halloween suit, and I said that bullshit. I said that things that contrary to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. We supposed to be a chosen people now, but we supposed to be different to that. You understand? He said, thou art become guilty in thy blood that thou hast shed. Guilty. You understand? Guilty in the blood that they shed, because they didn't spare they didn't spare woman, they spare man, they didn't spare child. You understand? In the part back then, I had something called Hit the Nigga Baby. It had games like that when you go to these so-called picnics and these so-called festivals they used to have, I should say. I forget the word, but so-called festivals, circus and stuff like that. You understand? It had Jake's babies, and they taking turn trying to hit Jake babies. You know, so they didn't spare. Understand? And has defiled thyself in thy idols which thou hast made. And one of the biggest idols is that white Jesus, Caesar Borgia. You understand? They teach the people and that and they soak in that. Whereas they get it, when they speak against it now, they get emotional about it. You understand? So Caesar Borgia is of this world. You understand? And that is how we know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is reached the true name of the Heavenly Father. And he was a so-called Negro. You understand? Pursuing to John. Pursuing to John, the 17th chapter, says not of this world. And Caesar Borgia is of this world. So that's why we come in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, who is not of this world. You understand? And hey, whoever don't believe, so be it. So be it. It wasn't meant to believe in the first place. You understand? And thou hast caused thy Ezekiel 22 verse 4. He said, thou art become guilty in thy blood, and thou hast shed and hast defiled thyself in thy idols which thou hast made, and thou hast caused thy days to draw near. So we are at the end of this thing, because we actually seen it spiritually. Nation rising up against nation. I think it's Luke 10:21. Nations rising up against nations. You're actually seeing that these other countries fed up of America, and the Most High is stirring up spirit. The Most High is the master of the battle, I should say. He actually stirring up the spirit. You understand? So through the spirit, the grace and the power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. You understand that? Hey, we're praying to see the day of the downfall. We're praying for that. We're praying for that. Ooh, we're praying for this part here too. Ezekiel 22 verse 4. He said, Thou art become guilty in thy blood that thou hast shed, and hast defiled thyself in thy idols, which thou hast made, and thou hast caused thy days to draw near, and art come even unto thy years. Therefore have I made thee a reproach unto the heathen, and a mocking to all countries. I'm mocking to all countries. So that's why now, at the ending of this thing, all countries going to come against America, and America won't be ended as the biggest desert on the face of the earth. Understand? And who don't like it, hey, they get vexed with we. At the end of the day, we just bring on all the prophecies. They get vexed with me because you don't understand. People don't understand where they come from. And understand when they understand where they come from, and and why America was built and how America was built, then they will understand and have a recompense for it to the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. So going back into the Nahum, say Nahum 3 verse 1. He said, Woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not, and he praised the Israelites. They say, and the noise of the whip. So they didn't beat them in slavery. They didn't beat them in slavery. And spiritually, it's still getting licks. Then that is not beating you with a whip again physically. But you know what they beating you with? They beating you with child support. They beating everything. Everything is made for payments now. You can't live. You're working under minimum wage. Sometimes in America, some people had to work 2 and 3 jobs. How could a human being work 2 jobs or 3 jobs to support themselves or the family? As we don't know, let's call it licks. Real licks. That is whip. Fighting against. Well, every day you're fighting against a system what is created to keep you down. That is licks. That is whips. The system and the system designed to keep the majority of the masses away from the truth. That is whips. You see? And the noise of the rattling of the wheels and the prancing horses of the jumping chariots. Right? The horsemen lift up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpse. They stumble upon their corpse. Now corpses, right? Because Isaiah, in Isaiah the 66th chapter, mentioned that the slain of the Lord shall be many. This is Isaiah 66 verse 15. He says, For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. The slain of the Lord shall be many, and many way, mostly across in America. You understand? Because that's the bloody city. The scripture says, woe to the bloody city. You understand? And this is Habakkuk. I think it's Habakkuk chapter 2. Yes, Habakkuk chapter 2. Verse 12. He said, woe to him that buildeth a tongue with blood, and establisheth a city by iniquity. So nothing in America, nothing was honest in America. Nothing was honest in the building of America. When you go to the history, when you go to all the witchcraft and all the rituals and all the bloodshed and all the this wickedness now, boy, all the iniquities pile up, iniquities upon iniquities. It have nothing good in America. It have nothing. I say woe to him, woe means destruction, and the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushua is bringing destruction. It's actually bringing destruction. So that's why we over there on the highways and byways keep on pushing prophecies. We over there actually reading from the Bible and pushing all the prophecies, because we believe by faith it is going to happen. You understand? And we actually seeing certain prophecies being fulfilled. You understand? So again, as I say, who don't want to believe, fine. You understand? They could believe. They could believe in whatever you want to believe. It's for the elect anyway. It's only for the elect, and it's only certain people the Most High go actually put our spirit upon to be saved. You understand? Because it was chosen from the beginning. It was predestined. So our job is just to push the prophecies and bring on this truth. And we are nearly at the end of this thing. So what we're really supposed to be doing now is pushing harder. You understand? Verse 4, he said, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. The well-favored harlot. The well-favored harlot. Oh, America is the greatest city on the face of the earth. Oh, this, oh, that. You know, and one of the most, I should say, how to put this word, how to pronounce this, boy? I'm looking for a word. You see that statement that they saying, God bless America? At the end of the day, I blasphemy, boy. I blasphemy. Because I asking God, which is not the name of the Heavenly Father, but all they're trying to reference the Heavenly Father by saying, God bless something what was built on the deceit and lies. Are you serious? Are you serious, man? I blasphemy. That's why the death and destruction to America. Like one of the reasons, death and destruction to America. I'll be waiting on that. You see, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. And one of the multitudes is what? All the lies and all the bullshit, all the spreading. Now Habakkuk there's Habakkuk 2 again. 2 verse 15, he said, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that poureth the bottle to him. You understand? And all these stupid philosophies, the unnecessary, that the never ending philosophies, all they came up with and spread it all across the world. You understand? And through all the military might, all they might rule the world. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah? That's how it doesn't get favored. You understand? Because all they know how to stifle a country, all they know how to break a country. You understand? So by force, all will be well favored. You understand? The mistress of her witchcrafts and selling nations to her whoredoms, all the selling nations to all the lies, all the deceit. You understand? All the lies and all the deceit. All nations join hand to hand. And that's why they will die by the sword also. All those join hand to hand to America will also die by the sword. You see, and families to her witchcrafts. And to her witchcrafts. You understand? Because we know about all your council at 13. We know about all your rituals. And the so-called bankers, you know. The Rothschilds. The ones who rule in the world. We know about all the homosexuality, I should say. All the nasty people. All these nasty people. But again, according to the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushua in the book of Job, The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And we as spiritual men, we will see that. You understand? So that's why our job is to what? To prophesy against America. Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, destruction unto America. So I said, let me read back verse 4. Because of the multitude of her whoredoms, of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations to her whoredoms, and families to her witchcrafts. Say, behold, I am against thee. The Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is against you, America. And all the nations are joined to America. As a matter of fact, and all the nations against the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Behold, I am against thee, said the Most High Yahweh, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, saying that everybody will see your nakedness. Everybody will see what they're really for. You understand? Nobody going to fall for that bullshit again. Nobody going to be afraid of you all. Because at the end of the day, all lost all the power. All lost all the power spiritually. You understand? All they just have a physical being that all they could say, alright, with all the military might and stuff. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, all the lost all the power. You understand? Say, I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will make sure the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Straight cut. Straight cut. Because all the wickedness and all the things coming out now. And that's why all they have certain agents and stuff like that working in these churches and who coming down to the camps and stuff to actually push that Christianity bullshit. You understand? All them things is cover up. All them things is cover up to stop the truth. You understand? But they can't stop the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Verse 6. Nehemiah 3 verse 6. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a garden stone. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee. Shall flee from thee. Understand? Because nobody want part to be with all you again. So the so-called, the well-favored harlot, the so-called greatest country in the world, America, said that on destruction. And that's why we as a men of great millstone continue to push this word, continue to go down into the prophecies, continue to bring all the prophecies. You know, I don't want to stay too long because I see how my memory getting short on the phone here now. So it have tons of scriptures I could go through. It have tons of scriptures showing the destruction of America and stuff. So this was just a quick video to actually bring out, to continue to for the brothers to continue to be pushing the prophecies, especially about America and especially about the RFID chip and the fall of the system. Because we come in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, who is not of this world. So I say all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. I say double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well, and all the brothers of the highways and byways pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. I say Shalom.